Hello, my name is Maria, and I want to welcome you to Maria's Yoga. I was very encouraged by friends, family, and a lot of my students to come up with some DVDs that they could do at home on their own instead of trying to rush to classes and not being able to get there and then missing out and then just not doing yoga at all that day. So here I am, and I'm very grateful to my husband and my family for being so supportive for this new transition onto YouTube. So, a little bit about myself. I have 4 wonderful daughters. They're amazing girls doing amazing things in the world, and I can't wait to continue to watch them do their lives with this exuberance that they have. I've been married to the same man for 27 years, but we were together when we were 15. I was 15 and he was 17, and he is truly the love of my life and best person that I could ever spend all my days with, and I'm very grateful for that. I started dancing when I was very, very young. I danced tap, ballet, jazz, all of it. Performed in many musicals and did a lot of theater art. I also am a registered nurse for the last 27 years also. I worked intensive care for about 20 of those years. And when I was 19, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. So I forced myself through the pain, through the suffering of the disease processing. And if something got rough, I just would push through it and just keep pushing. And then I was having troubles manipulating my fingers, manipulating my legs. I had braces on my back, on my ankles, on my wrists. And from the joy of a physician of mine, he says, you know, that enough is enough, we need to find something. He helped me on the medical end of aspect of it, and I'm very grateful for that. But I had my husband and a friend that brought me to some yoga classes. And I completely just was amazed that by that small period of time that I was in that classroom, how much better I felt. That the joints were more fluid, the aches and pains were dissipating, and I just fell in love. I said, you know, this is wonderful. The pain is disappearing, and that just doesn't happen with RA. As many of you also know, either other diseases that you may have, you are sacrificing a lot of the quality of your life because you're living in pain. So I went headfirst into yoga, and I started practicing more regularly, and as time went on, I was able to release all these braces that I had. My ankles, my wrists, my back, I was just being able to move more freely. Still the pain and discomfort is there, especially in the morning, but when you don't feel like you want to move, that's when you have to move. So I was diagnosed, and they told me that by the time I was 50 years old that I'd be in a wheelchair, and that time is right now, which I can't believe, and I'm not. So it's a miracle in my eyes, and I know that this practice can help you just as much as it's helped me. I've had people walk into my studio where I teach, and they come in and they have walk in with a walker, and less than 3 weeks later they're walking with a cane. So things do change. Things can change for the better. We just have to get up and we have to get moving. And I know that you will enjoy this time every time that you come onto your mat. And you come onto your mat for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter how long you do it. 5 minutes is all you have. Make it practical for your day. Move the mat, put it away, come back the next day. Maybe do it for 6 minutes. Find some yoga poses as you're standing in line at the grocery store. I've done that before. I wouldn't take child's pose maybe in the middle of Kmart's because people might look at you strangely. But you can take the breath, and that's what's most important. So I really give you the encouragement, and I hope you find the structure. Eleanor Roosevelt said, do the things that you think you cannot do. And I think it's a wonderful quote. So find that strength, that inner strength. Know that it doesn't matter what shape or size you are. It can be tall, you can be short, you can be wide, you can be narrow. Whatever it is, you come to your mat just the way that you are. And every chance I get, I'm going to videotape. I'm going to add things to YouTube. I'm going to do tutorials on breaking down specific postures so that you can come into true alignment and integrity in this practice. So join me. Like my page if you find it on Facebook, it's Maria Yoga's Hen. Also find myself on the business page and on YouTube. And I do have a website. They're all intermingled. I'm just learning the technology, so give me an opportunity. It's not my forte. But I will bring a lot of joy, smiles, and happiness into your home. So thank you for coming to this And thank you for sharing your time with me. And I will see you for the next time we do some flowing. Enjoy the day.